in either movie. Oh, there we go. You missed my entry
Yeah, I forgot.
being
I
recorded.
always forget.
And we always forget to remind you. Anyway, so Hoopla is has help Thelma. And did you get yours from the library, Mickey?
I
Or
did.
Hoopla?
I was actually at Ritter, and I just went in and got the DVD.
Yes, this one's from Lorraine. So you can check them out on a DVD with a Cleveland card, such as Lorraine or Vermilion, Leary, whatever. But we're going to talk about Hoopla. Do you have the list, Mickey?
Yeah, you want to
Can you
just share
share
your
that
screen?
screen maybe, and then we'll look at,
You don't want to do it? Go ahead and share your screen, and you can just bring up.
oh,
Yeah,
done that for so long.
I know. Well, you got to get back into it.
Well, I got to get back into it. Um,
Go to lccug.com links, and then share your screen, and make sure you put the
lccug.com links.
yeah, and make sure you optimize for sound and all that kind of stuff.
Well, see, I haven't done that. You're making these people who have been
Well,
so patient.
you got to do it.
Wait,
Hey,
I've
we're
got
all at
it.
home. We're comfortable.
Well, but Elaine and Nancy probably aren't.
Oh, that's right. Sorry, Nancy.
They're sitting out in the uncomfortable benches. Wait, now I've got to go back to
Well, they
Zoom.
have chairs there and the tables. Remember,
Yeah, I know.
if they're even still on, they might be driving.
We've seen inflation for the last 10 months go through the roof, and insurance inflation.
So where is the share screen business from?
Down the bottom.
Wait. Oh, we're here. Share.
Yep.
Now I got to go back and find the window I opened.
Well, it's got thumbnails there.
So Jeff, the end of this
Make
stuff
sure you do share sound and optimize for video sharing.
either flight cuts are still on track to ramp up through this week.
But I don't see the links. Phone link. Perplexity.
Did you minimize it or something?
Maybe, yeah.
No. Okay.
I shouldn't have.
Well, I don't know. It might be there. Yeah, open it back up and then share.
When can we expect the
This isn't fair.
You gotta learn.
He's chewing your clothes.
I know. I support. Um,
affordability, telling people that rising prices aren't actually rising. In fact, here was
I didn't see links again, so I don't know where it went.
Is there a place where it says application? You can do the entire screen, and that way you'll get whatever you do. We'll see everything you do.
And say, wow, I look at the price of.
Did I flounder?
You think they're just misperceiving what's happening in their lives? I think that that they're.
It says one participant can share at a time.
Go ahead. Sorry.
So I clicked on share
Uh-huh.
and I see a bunch of little
Right. Thumbnails.
applications.
Right. You can either pick the
So
window where your links is,
I
or
don't see the links.
we'll
So
do the entire screen, but make sure you hit uh, share sound and optimize for video.
Where are you gonna get the money from? I don't know. We'll get it some.
over the shoulder as a
Don't worry
background.
about that. I don't think. That's something new they put in there. Hey, I got screen sharing.
You got something?
Wow. It says you started screen share. There we go.
Is that
Oh,
that's that close?
yeah, you got those stupid windows in there. I hate that. Wish there was a way to do that. Get rid of that.
Yeah, how do I get rid of that?
You can either minimize those Zoom windows or move them out of the way.
Now I can just type in here.
Well,
LCC.
well, it should be on that. Isn't that the last tab you got open? But that'll work too. You can, yeah, there you go. There you go.
Okay. Former Senator John Tester, thank you all very much.
Now this won't scroll up and down.
You
Oh
gotta,
wait, there it goes.
there you
There it
go.
goes.
And then you got to get rid of those bars. Yeah, that one. Which one is that? Is that the control bar? And then the bottom one is what? The participants? Okay, that was good. You got rid of that one. How about the participants? Oops, get rid of that one.
I don't see participants.
Oh, what
At
Anyway,
the bottom, at the
What do you
bottom.
have down the bottom there?
you are screen sharing. My screen is not fully open, maybe.
Go ahead.
Well, now I still don't see.
Yeah, something
I
wherever
just go and open.
well, wherever your arrow, go down, 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 right there. That whatever window that is from Zoom, it's in the way. It's a big black bar.
It's not gone. The ripple effect is more than a podcast. It's a reminder that you can start a ripple that changes everything. Listen to the ripple effect with Jenna Kim Jones on the iHeartRadio app.
I don't see participants.
Well, what is that window that you just moved around?
On purpose.
It's my
Now there's another window up there.
With insightful people like Oprah, Kevin Hart, Trevor Noah, Selena
You gotta
Gomez, and
get rid of your background audio there, Sandy.
on purpose.
the what?
Something's in the background. You got some
Like
radio.
a lot of stuff on my background, but I don't know how to.
No, not that background. Your something's playing in the background.
Wherever you get your podcast.
Got the TV on or something?
Oh, Alexa's. Wait. All
Well, you're in a meeting.
right,
You can't have that.
she's gone. She's gone.
Okay.
I thought you meant something you were
No,
seeing
no,
something
no,
in the
no.
back.
Well, I am seeing that black box down the bottom still.
I don't see that.
To tell you.
I can't just pick something from here.
Well, you can, but we got this big black box that's in the way.
And I don't know what it is because I don't see a black box.
That is so strange. All right, so let me see here. Stop sharing.
You want me to?
Yeah, stop sharing for a minute. And let me share and see what.
We shouldn't make everybody suffer through all this.
We're
Well,
not suffering. I'm not.
You
all
just
right,
you
so
just like
well, what? Yeah, you have to go to your control bar. I don't know what. Let's see here. What is that? I'm not sure. All right, let me see if I can take over your sharing. Replace current share. All right, I'm going to replace current share. Screen
you
two,
want me to stop screen sharing?
control. I want to show you what we see. Uh,
Oh, that black box.
yeah, that's what we see.
Oh, I didn't see it till you.
Okay. So that's what we saw when you were sharing. So do you think you can share without having that in the way, or and
I don't know
when
what it is.
okay, we'll try it again. Do the share and make sure that content only is selected, not over the shoulder or whatever.
Okay, content only.
Yeah.
Share.
And then did you do the sound?
Yes, it
Okay.
was.
That looks better. We see your desktop and your Chrome. Now, if you go ahead and maximize that. There we go. Much better.
Okay. Oh God.
Up.
So we want to look at
Yeah,
up
you got to
here.
pick today's date.
Yeah, the wrong date.
You scroll all the way.
Maybe
All
something
right,
more
good. There we
interesting.
go.
Okay, here's Hoopla. Here's a 1 minute Hoopla, a 3 minute Hoopla, and I thought there were three of them. Oh well.
I don't think so. You don't think you sent me three.
Let's see. Do you hear that? Let me know when it starts if you hear the sound. Oh no, it's just spinning.
Registering for Hoopla
Can
is
you hear
easy
it?
We hear
and
it.
free with a library card. Simply visit hoopladigital.com and click Let's Go to get started. You'll need an active library card number and PIN if required, along with a valid email address. Plus, get the free Hoopla Digital mobile app from the Google Play Store, Apple App Store, or the Amazon App Store. Search for Hoopla Digital to find and download the app. From here, use your email address and password to log in. Now you're all set to browse Hoopla's expansive collection. If your library doesn't currently offer Hoopla, let your local branch know that you're interested. Or have them reach out to us at feedback@hoopladigital.com.
Okay, that was a real quick thing. It's pointing out that you need your library card and a PIN. Now, a PIN is usually, a lot of libraries use the last 4 digits of your phone number. So if you're not sure what your PIN is and you contact the library, they'll give you what your PIN is. But like I said, you can try the last 4 digits of your phone number and see if that's what it is.
If you've already signed up for online access, then use the same information.
Yeah, it's probably the same if you've already done something.
Now you clicked on something that isn't on our links, and it's for
Oh, I just
something
was, it was automatically playing, so I just stopped it.
wrong. Okay.
But let's see, this is a longer one. We could start it since it's going to be
Well,
on the screen. But
it's not in our links, but so we'd have to
yeah, I can't see the links either.
save that.
But I just wanted to repeat, you have your library card there, and then you can check and see if your library has it. Which libraries do you folks use?
I
Lorraine,
use Amherst.
Amherst has it. Lorraine
Oberlin.
has it. Vermilion has it.
Yeah, Oberlin's part of Cleveland.
Oh, no, it isn't.
Oh, it isn't? Okay.
No, but I think Oberlin has it. One of the Oberlin or Wellington's dropped Libby, which is another service like this that a lot of libraries will have both of them, but one of the more rural libraries, I don't know, is Oberlin rural or not? It's got the college. Anyway,
It's also got the
once you,
protesters.
not all the time. Anyway, so they, once you've set it up once with your library card, and then it'll want you to give them an email and so on. It never asked me for that again. So once you do it, it remembers you. So that's a bonus.
Yes.
And if you're really into all of this, there's ways to like set it up with different library cards. Because like I have a card for Amherst, I have a card for Lorraine, I have a card for so on and so forth. And then you can more books and movies will be available, but we won't worry about that this right now. Let's see what this one talks about real quick. I don't want to play the whole thing probably.
Hi everyone, my name is Isabel. I am the teen librarian at the Altadena Library District. And in this video, I'm going to walk you through how to use the service Hoopla to download books, audiobooks, TV shows, movies, to stream, watch, whatever on your browser or on an app-based device like a phone or a tablet. Hoopla is a unique service that we offer in that, unlike other digital library services, with Hoopla, you do not have wait times to receive items. The way that you would with Cloud Library, where you might have to put a hold on an item and wait until someone else is finished with it for you to get access to it, Hoopla gives you instant access to all of their materials. They also have a lot of TV shows and movies available, so it's really unique and it's maybe my favorite one to use. All right, I'm gonna walk you through how to download it for a phone and get started with browsing and searching on your phone, and then we're gonna cover how to use it in a browser. If you are downloading Hoopla for the first time on your phone or your tablet, This is the icon you're going to look for in the App Store. And then when you first open up the app, it's going to prompt you to make a new account, which you're going to click on down here, sign up. It's going to ask you for your email address and then a password. Once you've entered an email address and a password, it's going to ask you to search for the library that you're using Hoopla through. In this case, it's going to be the fabulous Altadena Library. You're going to search, and it comes right up there, Altadena Library District. Tap, agree. You're going to enter your card number. If you're not familiar with your card number, go ahead and give us a phone call or log onto our website and use the chat function to talk with a library staff and provide some personal details so we can confirm your identity, and we'll get you that card number. Once you've typed it in, you're going to hit next and you will be good to go. All right, so once you're logged into your new Hoopla account, it's going to take you to Home, which is this icon on the far left here at the bottom. It's kind of hard to see. If this is your first time using Hoopla, you won't see anything on your home page. What I'm seeing here is items that I have currently borrowed. I have an audiobook here. And then it's also going to show you items that you have previously borrowed, which is kind of nice that it keeps a record of everything else that you've checked out. I'm going to walk you through searching and browsing first. So at the bottom here, next to Home, you have Video, Music, Books, and Search. For video, music, and books, it's going to give you browsing options, which is really nice. So up here at the top, it shows you movies or television, and you can switch between those two. And then it's going to show you here, popular, recommended, and featured. Recommended is going to be based on anything that you've previously checked out. I believe so, or it's just going to show you whatever it wants to recommend you. It's going to show you popular. And again, there's some ways to sort of filter your searches here. You can go through genres. So if you're like, I want sci-fi fantasy, I want documentary, this is really useful. Just swipe it down to get back to this page. You can also sort all of the searches by popularity, title, user rating. You can filter all of the results by when it came out, the language, children's titles only, user rating, and again, you can also toggle between filter and sort from the same menu. And again, just click back here to get back to the main screen. Same goes for music, popular, recommended, featured. You can sort, filter, you have all your music genres, swipe that down. And then books. Up at the top, your options are audiobooks, comics, love that, and ebooks. And again, popular, recommended, featured, filter, sort, and the genres. So let's go through what we would want to do if we find something we like. So let's say I want to listen to cello classics. Sounds amazing. And like I said earlier in the video, everything on Hoopla is available for immediate borrowing. You don't have to wait for anything. I really like that because you don't have to worry about placing a hold or if some of these titles are available or not. They are all available. So I'm interested in cello classics. I'm going to tap on the icon there and it's going to bring it up for me. It's going to show me just a little description of the item, track list if you're looking at music, a user rating. You have the option here to favorite it. So if you're not going to check it out right now, but you want to come out and check it out later, you can favorite it and it'll be available from your home page under favorites. If you're feeling confident about cello classics, you're just going to tap borrow. You're going to agree to a 7-day loan period, and it'll tell you here if the loan period is different. For audiobooks or books, it's about 3 weeks, I think. But for other titles, it's a different loan period. And all of the items are automatically returned when you're done with them. You're going to hit borrow. It's going to take a minute. It's going to ask you to rate the app. And then you are set. You can hit play here. It's going to show you a little tutorial about how to swipe through the tracks or something. but then here you are. You're playing cello classics. We're gonna pause. We're gonna minimize. And now, if you go back to home, you're gonna see that as one of your borrowed items. And when you select it, and you hit play again, it'll take you right back to the same spot you left off. All right, I'm gonna quickly show you now how you watch a movie or a TV show on your app. If you do the same process for borrowing it, and then when you hit play or resume in this case, you're gonna get this window or something close to it depending on the type of device you're using. You have a couple options here: volume, play, pause, captions and subtitles are here. Changing the size of the screen is up here. And then depending on the kind of device you have, you'll also have the option to stream this to another device. So I have an iPhone, I have an AirPlay option. I can stream it to like a smart TV or something like that. It really depends on your devices, how that feature is going to work, but that is really convenient and good to know. So as it says here, the title will automatically be returned. If you're done with it and you don't want to see it on your homepage anymore, you can hit return and it'll return prematurely. So audiobooks, the play is pretty similar to a CD, in that you have the different tracks, obviously, and you skip through and play those.
Okay. I didn't know if we wanted to go through it's 14 minutes long altogether and it's halfway through. But I thought she was doing a fairly good job of showing you the variety of items you can check out. And if you're watching it on your phone or your iPad or Android tablet, you can follow this. You can do it on like a laptop and then watch it on your laptop, or you can send it to your TV. And that's a good way to do it but I have a Roku plugged into my TV. And so it comes up on my Roku screen, the Hoopla app. And then I can just click send over to the TV, so to speak, whatever they call it. And it's great for in the car if I have an audiobook checked out. I have Android Auto in my car, on the big screen. So it works right directly easily with that. I just start playing it on my phone and then all of a sudden it's playing through the car. So if you have questions about doing that, I can talk to you later. And I'm sure the what is it called? Apple Play for a car? That does the same thing. I just don't think you'd want to put movies on in the car if you're driving. But it's just pretty versatile. Nice selection of movies and audiobooks. My latest book club book is happens to be one of the ones I can listen to. And on a book club book, if I'm not really enjoying it, I can speed it up and say play it 1 1/4 speed instead of one in the normal one, something like that, and then I can kind of get through it faster. My cheat. It's got a lot of functionality and things you can do with it that might not be aware of. And anybody have a question so far?
Nope.
Okay, I had another one picked out if I can get back to my, here maybe.
Close that. Well, you can close that other.
Oh, okay.
That's the one you just did.
This is the one I just did?
Mm-hmm.
No, this one's different. This is 3 minutes.
That's the one you did.
Oh, is that the one? There was one called.
Yeah, it's on it right underneath of it.
Oh.
Hello, friends. Welcome to this tutorial
this
on
is a
how to
different one.
access
That voice is
Hoopla.
Oh, yeah, you didn't do that
App
one.
that allows you to
Okay.
instantly borrow books, audiobooks, movies, TV shows, music, comics, online using your Otis library card and Hoopla app on your computer or device. You can access Hoopla through the website hoopladigital.com or through the Hoopla app. Let's take a look at the website and we will go over the Hoopla app later. Start by going to the library's website, otislibrarynorwich.org.
They would be different in
On the
each
home
library
page of the Hoopla website,
where they have.
click on the Get Started button. Then click Let's Go. Find your library by selecting Otis Library, Norwich, Connecticut. And click Next. Enter your library card number and then click Next. Here we are at the final step of registration for Hoopla account. You will need to provide your email address and create a password. Make sure your password is between 8 and 40 characters long. Once you have filled in all your details, click the Complete Registration button and your account will be ready to go. Now that you have created your account, you will be welcomed to Hoopla with this screen. Simply click the Get Started button to begin exploring all the content Hoopla has to offer. When you first log into your account, you will see different format categories. You can also search in the search bar or browse by different format categories such as movies, TV shows, audiobooks, and so forth. When you find the title you want to check out, you click on it to find more information. You can add it to your favorites, which saves it to a list so you can check it out later. Or click Borrow to check out the title. If you want to check out the title, click on the Borrow button. Then Borrow Title. You will get a message to tell you the due date. Once you borrow a title, just click play to start streaming your content over the internet. Thank you for watching.
And then there was another short one, Mickey did, or
No,
did I
he only
see?
sent me two. These-
Well, it doesn't matter. And if we wanted more, you just type in using Hoopla, how to use Hoopla,
Right.
yay for Hoopla, and there'll be a bazillion of them if you know how things go. But everyone here should be, if you've got a library card, you should be able to do as the gals showed us and make up a password and use an email connected to your library card, and then you won't have to do that again. You'll just log you in each time. They automatically return after you whatever the time period they give you. A week could be a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and then so nothing's ever overdue. And then you can turn around and go check it out again if you're right in the middle of it and you want to see it. Any questions so far about what they've showed us?
Nope.
Okay, because they also have one that is available in many of these libraries called Libby, and it works with something called Overdrive, which is what the name they first used with it, and then they've migrated it over to Libby. And again, it has its own app. It has movies and audiobooks and ebooks, and so on. And they have a different source of material or options, items you can check out. And they do buy, the way the libraries buy a package, and they'll say, okay, I want a dozen copies of a brand new bestseller. And then if they exceed the 12 reserves or checkouts, then you have to get on a waiting list. And so on and so forth. But again, you watch it, listen to it on your device, computer, send it up to your TV and so on. But I think the advantage is when you're like, if you're going to travel and everything, uh, you've always got with you a book or two downloaded, an ebook, audiobook, downloaded a movie, and you're ready to go, whatever the situation. If you're stuck at the airport for 7 hours, you've got material with you to entertain yourself. I was just watching the news. Any questions about these sources from the library? Actually, there's even more than those are the two big ones. There's also Canopy. I think Canopy might only be movies.
I thought it was
Was
more
it more
than,
than movies?
I think so.
Okay. But Canopy is not as quite as popular, but if your library has subscribed to that as well, there's another thing. Might as well sign up and then have another place to check for whatever
No, apparently
interests
I'm
you at the
wrong.
moment.
It looks like it is movies.
It is movies. Okay. I haven't, to be honest, I haven't used that much. There's another one called Cloud Library that is ebooks and audiobooks. There's also music. Well, the one she showed you with Hoopla had music category.
Hoopla has a bunch of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, they have a big variety. And I think on Libby, it depends on what package your library signs up with. You can also get current magazines and some other things that might be unexpected if you start browsing. So I think they're cool to check out. And a lot of times if I hear about a movie that I want to watch, I'll come and check these sources to see if they might have the movie. Now, if it's a brand new bestseller with all the celebrity actors and everything, they might not have it in this collection, but um like I think Hoopla does have a Thelma, the movie we were talking about at the beginning, and we saw that she was checked out what Wicked. That's a kind of a popular movie a year ago or something. So it's worth checking out and seeing what they have. Also, let me see if I can do this from here. This is a tool I use called
Don't do
Just.
it. Wait a minute. Use
Oh,
another tab. Use another tab.
okay, okay, okay.
There you go. Well, you
Okay.
can put
I,
one of the other ones.
I should have,
That's all right.
yeah, closed. What? Just watch.
Mm-hmm.
And if you go to Just Watch, you don't even have to download it. And if you sign in, it remembers and stuff. But you can come here and say Thelma, and there's the movie. So we'll click on it, and it'll tell you where you can get it. A little bit about the movie, and then it'll tell you Amazon. You can rent it from Amazon, Hulu. You can, uh, if you have a subscription to Hulu, you can, what is that? 30 days you rent it again, I guess. And then if you click on free sources, let's see, it lists Canopy and Hoopla. So those are two free sources. And if you click here for Watch Now, it'll take you to either of those things. If you've already signed into them, if already connected your card and your email and everything, then it'll just make it available to you right then and there. If it otherwise you'd have to stop and sign it up. But that's a tool. I think Internet Movie Database nowadays, if you
IMDb
go,
doesn't include Canopy or Hoopla.
oh, it doesn't include those
No,
two.
no.
Okay.
So I use
That's an
both.
advantage
Yes.
for this one.
Yeah.
And I think you can tell it ahead of time which services to show you. You know, like if,
Well, you can click up top if you scroll all the way up. I click home and then you'll see. There you go. And then,
and of course I'm not signed in.
well, you don't need to
So
be
I think,
signed in. I
oh,
never
you don't
signed
need
in.
to.
Scroll
Oh,
down. There
here,
you go.
you could
So,
click,
there you go.
here's your sources and see all.
Right. Right.
Well, these are all the possible places they might find
Right. The only thing
what
I
you're
don't
looking
like
for.
about it is if you click on one up top, it darkens the other ones and
Oh,
makes them hard to read. Yeah, click on one. Okay.
no, I see here.
Yeah, the other ones
Yeah.
are dark and it makes them hard to read unless you know what their icon looks like. So,
Yeah. I haven't looked at this part of it lately, but I think you can go through ahead of time and say, show me Peacock, show me Hulu, but don't show me Paramount, because I'm not gonna go there or
right.
something. And then those are the ones that'll bring to the top for you in a search. But and I think Hoopla also has what they call I forgot what they call it, but where you can
Bonus
get a
bars.
whole series,
Oh, binge
uh
passes.
binge. Is that the word they use?
Yes,
Binge. So
binge passes.
if you want to see a whole season of something, you can click in there and then it'll just take you through issue one, episode one, episode two, and so on and so forth. And it makes it easy to see it all. But they always have an interesting and then sometimes these services that we're talking about might have an old, how you want to see something that's 5 or more years old all of a sudden, something's come up and you want to see it. You might be more apt to find a older one sometimes in these services like Canopy and Hoopla, Libby, so on. But it's worth checking out. Like the Truman Show, isn't that an old one? Kind of.
Relatively.
True Grit.
Well, True Grit's definitely old.
And sometimes it's you never should be able to run out of things to watch or view, right?
That's why I don't subscribe to any TV.
You don't need to subscribe to any, yeah.
Nope.
Or you take a free month trial if you remember to turn it off.
Mm.
I had a couple I was subscribed to, and I just went and canceled them because a lot of times they'll come back at
Oh,
Good Friday, Black Friday,
right.
and you can get a little promotional deal, but then you sometimes have to use a different email, and it gets awful complicated. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. We're promoting options available through the libraries. And if you have any questions about using these, um, once you might go try them, give me a shout out because that's my thing. And I'll make sure everybody gets the handout, which isn't a do or die handout. It's just kind of showy that says, oh, remember, we've got books, we've got ebooks, we've got movies. Click here to start signing up. Anyway, so did you, on something else on our list, Mickey, did you think, what's the one on, no, that's 12 minutes. I'm trying to look for a short one.
You wanted to mention
Is anybody here? Remember,
anniversary,
which one?
the
Anniversary?
sinking.
Oh, oh, yes, I'll mention that. I was on a Zoom yesterday with a group, and they mentioned that yesterday was the anniversary of the Edmund Fitzgerald. And it's funny because if the ones in the Zoom group who lived near the Great Lakes were more familiar with the sinking of the Edmund Fitzgerald. And of course, the only reason anybody's probably heard about it is because of the Gordon Lightfoot song. And this reenactment, I started to watch, but it was very well done, but too poignant because I didn't want to see these interesting characters on their ship
Well,
knowing what was going.
yeah, it wasn't so much a reenactment as it was them playing the roles of
Yeah.
acting out. It was acting out.
Was that song playing at the same time? We could
Yes,
start
yes,
it.
it was a music video with them playing some parts of
The
what they
different,
would have gone through,
what it would have gone through,
but
exactly.
nothing
Yeah.
graphic. It was just,
I know, but it was sad.
it was, yeah.
And
Well, the
then
whole thing is sad.
the second one here is just the Gordon Lightfoot singing it with the
Right.
lyrics on the screen, which are poignant to watch too.
Mhm.
Maybe we could start one of those, but I was also going to say that the group I was doing the Zoom with, Tech for Seniors, they kept talking about Remembrance Day. Remembrance Day, this or that for Remembrance Day. And then finally I thought, what the heck is Remembrance Day? And it's the Canadian and some other countries, what they have for Veterans Day. So today is Veterans Day for the United States. And in other countries, they have something called Remembrance Day. But it seems to be basically the same thing. And it gave a link or made me pursue a link. If anybody's into genealogy, there's a number of the resources for doing research that you have to pay to access are free this week in honor of Remember Veterans Day. So if anybody's interested in that, I can give you the link to go to it. And continue your research. It's mostly a lot of research databases that let you research military records and so on. So that is nice. Shall we look at a little bit of one of the Edmund Fitzgeralds?
That's up to the gang. I don't know if you can go a little one, a little bit. You have if you start
Either one is 7. Must be how
Right.
long the movie, the
Well,
song
that
is
was
7
yeah,
minutes.
that's how long the song is. So very well done, though.
Yeah, it's not Gordon Lightfoot, but the other one.
No, they did a good job.
But this is yeah, they do a good job.
Well, you know what?
The legend lives on
Stop
from
it, Andy.
What?
We may get a
I
copyright
did.
strike.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's true. Well, let's go till we
So let's skip
another
that one.
minute.
No, I
Let's
don't
skip-
think you can
Well,
do.
the other one might be copyright too, no?
Well, yeah, don't do either one. I mean, I'm move on to something
Okay.
else. Is what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
Let's
Because when the Tech for Seniors do their entertainment videos,
they stop the video.
they stop it and then give you the link.
Right.
But yes, maybe AI slop. Just
Sure.
to be familiar with the term, I'm starting to hear people use it.
AI slop, what you need to know. I'm Huey Poplock. I'm going to talk about something that affects many of us who use social media and the internet. We are going to discuss AI slop, a term you might not have heard before, but something you've likely encountered online. Let's start by looking at what we'll cover today. I've organized our discussion into these key areas. Many of you use Facebook or other social media regularly. This information will be directly useful to you. What is AI slop? How to spot it? Some real examples. Why you're targeted and how to stay safe. Let's start with the basics. What exactly is AI slop? AI slop is essentially junk content created by artificial intelligence. Think of it like spam email, but instead of just text, it includes fake images, videos, and stories. The word slop comes from the idea of feeding pigs. It's cheap, low-quality content thrown together quickly. Studies show that AI-generated fake content has increased by over 900% this past year. Much of this content specifically targets older adults on platforms like Facebook. You know, you can sometimes tell when an email is spam. AI slop is similar, but it's getting harder and harder to spot. Now, let's look at the different types you might encounter. Fake news, stories that sound believable but are completely made up. Manipulated images, photos that look real but have been altered or completely created by AI. Spam content, posts designed to just get clicks and views, not to inform. Fake social media posts, profiles and posts that aren't from real people. You've seen stories on Facebook that seem too good to be true? Those gut feelings are often right. Let's look at some examples that have been targeting people just like you. Fake celebrity rescue videos. AI creates videos showing celebrities like Tom Hanks rescuing people from disasters. Completely fake. Manipulated historical photos. Old photos with modern elements added to make them seem miraculous. Fake medical miracle stories. Stories about miracle cures that prey on health concerns. Emotional bait posts. Posts designed to make you feel strong emotions and share without thinking. An important warning. These examples have fooled thousands of people, smart people like yourselves. The creators are getting better at making these look real. In the past few months, a fake video of a celebrity rescuing flood victims got 2 million shares before it finally was revealed that it was not true. Fake celebrity rescues. Historical photos. Fake medical miracles. And emotional bait posts. You might be wondering, why are people like us being targeted? You have life experience that makes you more trusting. That's generally a good thing. You're more likely to share content that moves you emotionally. You're active on Facebook, where much of this content appears. Some of you may be less familiar with how AI technology works. Understanding these tactics does not mean you're gullible. It means you're smart enough to learn how to protect yourself. The people creating this content are professionals who study what works. The good news is there are clear warning signs you can learn to spot. Some visual clues. Look for images that seem too perfect or have strange details. People's hands often look wrong in AI images. Text and images may be gibberish or misspelled. Some content clues. Extreme emotional language designed to make you angry or sad. Stories that seem too amazing to be true. Poor grammar or awkward phrasing. No clear source or author listed. So here's a memory aid. Remember the acronym STOP. STOP. S, source unclear. T, too emotional. O, obviously fake details. P, poor quality. Now, let's talk about what you can do to protect yourself. Some key points before sharing. Pause and ask yourself, does this seem believable? Check to see who posted it originally. Look for verification from news sources you trust. Safe browsing habits. Don't click on suspicious links. Be extra careful with posts that ask you to share immediately. When in doubt, ask a family member or friend. Perform settings. You can adjust your Facebook settings to see fewer suggested posts. Report suspicious content when you see it. If something seems important enough to share, it's important enough to verify first. Let's talk about some specific tools that can help with verification. Fact-checking websites. Snopes.com, great for checking viral stories. Factcheck.org focuses on political claims. Your local news station's website is another place to check. How to report. On Facebook, click the 3 dots, select Report Post. Don't feel bad about reporting. You're helping others. Some browser tips. Right-click on suspicious images and select Search Google for images to see if it's been used elsewhere. Reassurance. You don't need to become a technology expert. Just knowing these few resources puts you ahead of most people. Here are some scenarios. Emotional rescue story with perfect AI-generated image. A medical miracle claim with no source. Celebrity endorsement that seems suspicious. Do you see warning signs? Well, think about what you would do before sharing. Let's take a look at these. Scenario 1. Breaking. Tom Hanks saves entire family from house fire in Ohio. Neighbors say he appeared out of nowhere and carried all 5 people to safety. Local fire chief calls it impossible for one man, but security footage doesn't lie. Share to honor this hero. It's AI slop. Red flags, extreme emotional language, impossible physical feat, pressure to share immediately, and vague location details. Scenario 2, medical miracle. Doctors hate this 87-year-old grandmother's simple trick. She reversed her diabetes in 3 days by using this one weird ingredient from her kitchen. Big Pharma doesn't want you to know. Click here before they take this down. It's also AI slop. Red flags. Doctors hate. That's clickbait. Impossible timeline. Conspiracy theory. Urgency pressure. No medical sources. Scenario 3. Amazing photo from 1943 shows soldiers helping build the Golden Gate Bridge during World War II. This incredible act of service was hidden from the history books. My grandfather was there and confirmed this really happened. Like and share to honor our veterans. It also is AI slop. Red flags. Historical impossibility. Golden Gate Bridge opened in 1937. Hidden from history conspiracy. Unverifiable personal anecdote. Local news. Local community center offers free computer classes for seniors. Channel 7 News reports that the Riverside Community Center will be offering free computer literacy classes every Tuesday starting next month. And it gives you some information about it. This is a real example. It's legitimate. Some good signs. Credible news source. Specific verifiable details. Realistic scope. Clear contact information. No emotional manipulation. Let's take a look at some examples of AI slop. Remember I mentioned about fingers and hands. Too many fingers, too many hands, too many arms. There's a couple of more. They're humorous but glaring examples of AI slop. Here are some others. And some more. Let's review the key points to remember. When in doubt, don't share. Check the source before believing or sharing. Trust your instincts. If something feels off, it probably is. It's okay to ask for help verifying information. Report suspicious content to help protect others. You now know more about AI slop than most people online. Being cautious, you're not just protecting yourself, you're helping stop the spread of misinformation. Remember, being skeptical doesn't mean you're being cynical, it means you're smart. AI slop, what you need to know. I'm Huey Poplock.
Thank you. Thank you, Huey.
And can you hear me? I just want
Yeah.
to, I just want to add that, people try to put up this kind of slop. I mean, because they want to get views. If they get so many people who've watched it on like YouTube or one of the other channels, they get money for it. So they're trying to do anything to trick you, to appeal to you. So you share it and they share it and they get views and it all comes back and they make money on it. And I also wanted to say that the pictures that they create online are getting more and more sophisticated. Some of these recent AI tools, I don't see how you know the difference between a real person and something created. And they can take a celebrity or something and you don't know if it's real or not. It's really incredible. So it's gonna be harder to watch AI slot, watch for it and catch it. I know I get caught up in these stories. They give you a teaser, a little story of a paragraph or two, and what's going to happen because this cute little story I want to know, and then you click on to finish the story, advertisements all over the place. Even if you wanted to finish a story, I wouldn't have the patience to go through all the ads that are interrupting the rest of the story. So it's an example of what's happening with artificial intelligence out there coming at us all the time. I don't know what time we started for sure. We
Sandy,
have time
Sandy, have you seen anything about the AI being used by healthcare?
to deceive people
No,
or,
no, no, just in
oh, for
general.
good, for real good.
Yeah, because so far I
Well,
allow it, but
there,
you know,
there, it's going to be happening more and more. That I have faith in because the computers can be trained on just that scientific data for medical,
mhm.
and really do some good things. I
Thank
think
you.
that will happen. I think that will happen. We'll just have to share as we see
Yeah,
when it's happening for good. It's sometimes you get concerned because they fake it. They fake it for a politician, and then someone else goes and, oh, but I saw the politician, he said it, or, and it was just all created. You don't know what to believe.
yeah.
So it's challenging. Is there anything on our list, Mickey, that you thought would be useful? Remember, these lists are always up here on our website under lccug.com/links. And you can come back and rewatch something or just browse through what you might find uh, useful. Is Mickey still on?
I'm talking, but I'm muted. Sorry. Go
Oh,
down to
I was gonna say no
uh,
comment.
the cartoon's pretty funny. Go down to Sherman's Lagoon.
Sherman's Lagoon,
Yeah.
creating a good
Right,
password.
right, 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 right. There we go.
I need a password for this website. something I can remember. Shark. SHARK. It doesn't like that password. It has to be stronger. Stupid shark. It has to include at least 18 letters, 3 numbers, and a special character. I am a stupid shark. 1, 2, 3, exclamation point. More letters. I'm a stupid shark who will never remember this password. 1, 2, 3, exclamation point. And he goes, that worked. What was that password again? Yeah, that's good, cute.
Yeah, that's kind of appropriate to our.
I dread those when they want you to make a password and so many letters, a certain
Right.
punctuation, special character, and everything. And I go, oh my God, don't do this to me. So
Yeah.
if we change to these new kinds of pass
Oh, pass
keys and
keys.
stuff,
Yeah.
maybe
We'll see.
if we can
Yeah.
keep them, we'll keep them straight. I don't know. We saw that one comedian, we showed that one time, the comedian said at first, everybody had a password. Okay, that's easy. And their dog's name or something, And then the software kept making it more tricky. No, you got to have a number and a letter. No, you got to have a capital letter. And he did a little skit on it that had to make you chuckle.
Yeah. Let's see. What do we got there?
I was just looking for short ones.
Yeah, I don't think there are any anymore. And it's getting time to close out.
Yeah.
I've got a doctor's appointment I got to get to.
Maybe how gift cards are used in scams, 4 minutes.
Okay.
I know when I've fallen down the rabbit hole and watched some of these romance scams.
Mm.
And I don't know how people can be so dumb. But
With you there.
with the scammers on the other side, he has every excuse in the world why they need to send him money. And they ask for gift cards.
Right.
So here's a little 4-minute sketch on gift cards. It's
Criminals love gift cards because they're untraceable, instant cash. They'll say anything to convince you to buy them and then steal the value off the cards. And most of the time, there's no way to get your money back. We're going to dive into some of the most common scams involving gift cards. But first, let's understand how these scams typically work and how scammers manipulate people. Scammers convince you to buy gift cards by claiming they're government issued, secured, or safer than other forms of payment? Here's the truth. If you ever find yourself standing in front of a gift card rack because someone demanded you buy one for payment or another reason and it's not a gift, you're about to be part of a scam. Scammers will coach you to lie and keep you under pressure to complete the purchase. They use tactics like staying on the phone with you while you're at the store. Once you buy the cards, the scammers will ask you to read the numbers and PIN or send a photo. The moment they have that info, the money's gone instantly. Fortunately, many store clerks are trained to recognize signs of gift card fraud and may ask questions like, "Do you know who you're buying this for?" Or "Are you sure this isn't part of a scam?" Now that you see how the scam works, let's see how criminals will try to get you to this point. Impersonation. Sometimes they pretend to be someone you trust, your boss, the IRS, even tech support. They say it's urgent. You need to buy gift cards now and send the codes or you will face penalties. Take a deep breath and pause and think to yourself, why would the IRS take payment in gift cards? That doesn't make sense. Another common tactic is fake sales. You think you're buying a puppy, a car, or concert tickets? They ask for payment in gift cards. You send the codes and they vanish. Then there are romance scams. Someone love bombs you for weeks. Then they need your help. Their phone broke and they ask you to send a gift card so they can stay in contact with you. Classic move. Then there's the common prize approach. You've won, but you need to pay taxes or fees with gift cards. No real prize ever works that way. Any prize you win never needs upfront payment or prepaid taxes. Remember, legitimate companies and government agencies won't ask you for gift cards as payment. Bottom line, if anyone asks you for gift cards as payment for anything, it's a scam. If you or someone you know has been targeted, report it to both law enforcement and the gift card company and see if they can freeze the gift card so the criminal can't have access to it. Even if it happened months ago, every report helps. You can even ask the gift card company for your money back. Some are working hard to stop these scams and might refund you. It never hurts to ask. If you or a loved one have been a victim of this scam or any other and don't know what to do next, call the AARP Fraud Watch Network helpline at 877-908-3360. It's free and you don't have to be an AARP member. Thanks for watching. Please leave any fraud or scam topics you have in the comment section below so we can address them in future videos. Until next time.
Okay. Now we know how to be safe.
Is America going to win the AI race?
We don't need to go down that hole.
Yeah.
Okay, a reminder that next month on the second Tuesday, we're going to meet at Sugar Creek Restaurant in Sheffield at 11:30. We did this a couple months ago, and we had about 6 or so of us there.
I think so.
And it was a nice time visiting and getting to know each other. And the the restaurant has changed. I don't know if they have new owners or something, but they've remodeled and the menu is slightly different, I would think. And so we're going to go back there. I reached out to Glenn Pooball, who in the past has given us little Shetsky prizes that we could use for a raffle. And he said that the big companies like Intel have not been doing those kind of conferences where they give out things like that, but he may have some in the back room and he'll look for that and see if he has anything to offer us. But so we had a nice little exchange in email. So we may have that. And again, we'll do as we've been doing, whereas members will receive $10 towards their purchase. And you're buying off the menu whatever you want. So it should be fine. Any questions about that? We'll have information to send out. Let's see where.
Sandy, do we have approval of the minutes?
Yeah, just
yes.
Sandy and I, Don.
I'm sorry, who?
Just Sandy and I. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you.
Should I stop sharing?
Yeah, you're done. Sure.
Sandy,
Yes.
I wanted to confirm that it is at 11:30.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mickey wanted to do it at 9, but I said,
Well, I've got 10 on my calendar and I wanted to
well,
make
that's
sure.
the time of the usual meeting, but
Yeah.
since it's a lunch,
No,
since
I
it's
wrote
a lunch
buffet.
thing.
Yeah, buffet.
It's not a
10
it's not a
o'clock.
It's not a buffet though. They
No, I know
don't
that.
have lunch
But it
during the
says
week.
it as buffet. I don't know how
Oh.
that happened.
Where does it say?
Where is it say
What,
that?
on my Apple calendar. I didn't write buffet.
Okay.
Well, we didn't send it by Apple Calendar because we're
Right.
not Applers.
But that's
Applers.
why I need to confirm because I wanted to make sure
Yes,
about
it'll
the
be
time. About the time.
11:30.
Okay, thank you.
Mickey likes things early, you know.
Yeah, so do I.
And yeah, like I said, he'd have it at 8 or 9 if he could for lunch. And then that'll be the end of the year.
Okay.
And then we
Well,
go to Tax
Thursday.
season.
Thursday, right?
What kind of
Thursday.
season?
Tax season.
Oh, thank you. Yes, thank you for reminding me. Yes, January, February, March, we're going to do Thursday instead of Tuesday. So Mickey can be there because he's going to be doing taxes. And if anybody wants to get their taxes done by the group that he does them for, is it ARP, Mickey? He must have to go tend to his cat there. But I know I've been going up to the Amherst Library and his group that he's doing it with does them, but they fill up fast. You got to get your name on the list to have a volunteer do your taxes. But it works out well. Anything else? I'm sorry everything was so confusing. Mickey and I can sit there and argue like, how did I copy and paste the Zoom wrong? And we didn't realize the college rooms would be closed. And oh my goodness. Because some of the, I said my son's a student in Amherst and they had school today. So I didn't assume that anybody, but I guess it's a individual choice of the different learning facilities, whether to take the day off for Veterans or Remembrance Day. And if you're inclined, you can go back and listen to the Edmund Fitzgerald. And because I thought it was interesting that the song, which he kind of wrote spur of the moment, like Lord Gordon Lightfoot, kind of became his most identifiable piece he's ever performed or wrote. And has made that unfortunate incident in the Great Lakes known, all over. So I don't know where Mickey went. So, Margie, do you think you'll try Hoopla?
Oh, yeah. Most definitely. Thank you. But
Yeah,
you
'cause
got to understand, we take turns forgetting things.
Ooh,
Mickey took a turn.
I get my turn. More than my share of turns.
Yeah.
So,
Good job, Sandy. Good job.
Yes, really.
Good
did you
job.
get your new electrode yet?
Uh,
Don?
I'm on trial. I'm
Oh,
on
you're on the trial now?
right, and it's working.
Oh, it's working.
Right. Yeah, it worked. It took pain out of the lower back. Yeah.
He's been doing these electrode things that
Right. Go up your spine.
Mhm.
and he got a second one. And so
Right.
far so good.
Yeah.
Great.